Welcome to another Fit Flow workout. Today we are going to get started on the mat, warming up a little bit, and then we have consistent work of 12 different kind of flows or sequences between two moves. You'll kind of see what we're getting at once we get going, but so 12 moves right in a row, no stopping. We get a little breather after those 12 exercises. So anyway, we'll get started first just with the warm-up. So come onto your hands and knees, fingertips facing forward, toes facing back, and then find that cat-cow. So you can exhale as you round up. Inhale as you let the belly drop and chest lifting forward. Remember to add a little music to your workout. Find some music that gets you motivated, that gets you going, help you push through that burden. Okay, so after kind of warming up the spine a little bit, let's go into our low flow. So walk the fingertips out, sit the hips back, kind of like extended child's pose. Inhale forward, find your kneeling plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up to cobra, kind of pass through that back into child's pose. 2 more times, forward and down, up and back. Good, 1 more time. Up and back. Good, take your toes wrapped under, finding our first down dog. So toes wrapped under, lifting those hips high. Whacking out the heels, warming up the hamstrings. I want you to think how down dog is a warm up for the arms and shoulders as well. So wrap those triceps back and press into the mat. Core engaged, drawn in. We're gonna just flow through 3 times here, full body. So forward to full plank. Maybe you drop down to the knees, that's just fine, lower down. Inhale up. And exhale back, you might pass through child's pose and then lift high into down dog. Forward to plank, lower down, up and back. 1 more time, forward and down, up and back. Good, we are gonna get started right in our flow of 12 exercises. So we're gonna stay in our down dog. It's gonna be our right foot moving first. So stable spine, stable shoulders, and lift and lower that right leg. Straight leg lift and tap the toes back down. Basically single leg down dog to double leg down dog. Single leg, double leg. Good. You can count if you want, go get somewhere around 12. If you want to just follow me, it's about 30 seconds. Good, be intentional and focused on what is working, what is being stable. And right here, we're gonna go from single leg to knee to nose or knee pull. Lift single leg down dog to a knee pull. Single leg and exhale, pull, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull, inhale, lengthen. Think that thigh to chest. Press away from the ground, away from that mat. Stay forward in that plank, knee pull, and just drop the knee straight down. Straight lift and down, lift and down. Exhale each time you lift. Press that ground away, lift the thigh, lift the heel. That right foot's gonna come down and hover the knee, foot on the ground. So right foot on the ground, hover the knee. Now moving and lifting the left leg, just lift and lower. So I call this bear, being floating with that right knee, rather than knee all the way on the ground. You can definitely do that. Holding more weight if we keep that foot on the ground, not the knee. We're gonna do a combo, knee pull and your left leg lift in 3, 2, 1. So pull the knee, set it back where it was, lift the left. Right knee, left leg, right knee, left leg, right knee, left leg. Little exhale each lift. You guys got it? 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go right back up to that single leg down dog. And you're gonna take the right foot, so the right foot should be high, right foot wide of the right hand. So if we have that strength and flexibility to get that foot up all the way by the right hand, go for it. If not, maybe we get halfway, and that's fine, but you're still trying to pull lift and get that foot high. This is our 6th one, we're halfway through. 3, 2, stay in that lunge. Okay, now we're in that low lunge. Get that foot in between the hands. Our low lunge to a 90-90 lunge. Hop the foot back, touch the ground, hop up, straighten up. Hop back, touch, hop up, straighten up. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Maybe you're not touching the ground, but that's what you're aiming for. 3, 2, stay in that 90. 90, balance and stand. 90, balance and stand. Core drawn in, wide right foot. Stay in that standing position. So now you have a knee pull, drop it down, little diagonal lift. Knee and lift, knee and lift. If you have to set your toe down in between each move, just fine. Collect yourself, pull, collect and pull. We're gonna hold it back in 3, 2, and 1. Hold it back. You're gonna go back to a curtsy lunge. Lift back to a curtsy lunge. What's hard about this is you're moving diagonally, down and over, up and over, down and over, up and over. Almost there. Both legs working differently. We stay low in that curtsy right here. So you go curtsy to our squat. Curtsy to our squat. Stay low the whole time. See that, feel that pulse in the right leg. Hopefully right leg burning just a little more. Our last one is squat to a warrior 3 airplane. And 3, 2, and 1. Squat and balance. Squat and balance. Try to go nice and slow to keep your balance. Core pulled in, not arching the back too much there. Last one. And take it down. Maybe shake out that right leg. Hopefully feeling it burn a little more in that right leg than the left. Let's cross it over. Stretch that hip out. Do a nice big inhale high. And big forward fold. And rounded forward fold. Before we get going with the other side, we're gonna do a couple rounds of core on our back. So come all the way down. You're first gonna move that right leg around. So what I'm gonna have you do is kind of leave that left leg for the first time. I'm gonna show you 3 different levels for a few of the moves here. So your first level is always foot on the ground, feel more stable, less weight for the core to handle. Second level is always knee lifted, but right over the pelvis. Third level is always get that weight past your pelvis, making it harder for your low core. So just knowing that's what's coming up for the different levels. First one though, I want the first 30 seconds, leave that left foot down the whole time. Come into, call it an X crunch, because if we were fully laying down, we look like an X on the ground. But we're gonna keep that left foot up, right hand behind your head, and just try to find that opposite toe, maybe shin. You're lifting and lowering that leg and arm. You can use that right elbow to come up onto. Exhale, lift, inhale, drop. Exhale, lift, inhale, drop. Just 5 more seconds, we go right into single side bicycle crunch. So same line of work. So left elbow to right knee, kind of looks the same, but now you get a couple level options. You can stay here the whole 30 seconds, or I want you to pause when that knee comes to your elbow, lift that left knee, and then keep going. If you want this even further, a little bit more difficult with heavier weight, find that elbow to knee, keep it there, extend that leg out, that left leg out, and then keep going, same thing. We're gonna start back, left foot on the ground. We're gonna take same hand, same foot. So right leg, right hand, and try to crunch up, maybe touch those toes. Straight out, straight in. Straight out, straight in. Okay, if you would like to take a little up a notch, hold that hand to that foot so you don't get confused. Left knee up and then back down. Left leg is still just staying stable. Right side body moving. If you want to take this any further, bring connection to that right side again. Extend the left and then keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Little rest. Last 45 seconds here. You take that top leg, leave it extended, and just a little crunch. If you feel that funny in the low back or anything, set that foot down. And side crunch. If you want to bring this up a little bit, knee to elbow, knee to elbow. Again, that third level is maybe picking up that left leg, but it just floats there. Still off to that side. 15 seconds. Hopefully we feel that right side core just a little more than the left. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Let's let those knees fall towards the left and open up that right shoulder and chest. Okay, we'll get those same 4 moves again after we do our other side of our legs. So we're back to those 12 exercises. Remember, kind of just a flow, a sequence right into the next thing. So come on to the front and let's do a really slow flow through just one of them. So nice long child's pose. Forward, maybe passing through cat, find your kneeling plank. Lower all the way down, maybe all the way to the floor so you can slowly come up, stretch the core muscles. Pull the shoulder blades down your back. And up and back. And then we find that child's pose. So remember, each move is 30 seconds. It's kind of that sequence between 2 moves. Ready, set, down dog, and left leg lift. So down dog to single leg down dog. Stable shoulders, push away from the mat. Core drawn in. Next one is that single leg down dog. Do a knee pull. 3, 2, single leg down dog, knee pull. Single leg down dog, knee pull. Remember, you're pressing away from the mat, no matter if you're in down dog or plank. Think heel to bottom, thigh to chest, and hold that knee and drop, and lift, drop, and lift. Exhale each time you lift. Next is that bear move. Remember, the foot's on the ground, but the knee isn't. You have the option of putting the knee down, but try to keep it lifted. 3, 2, and 1. So that half bear and a right leg lift. Try to keep that neutral spine so you don't throw yourself into an arch. Nice and controlled. Remember, knee down is fine. Less weight to hold up. We combo these, a lift and a knee pull. Lift, knee pull, lift, knee pull, lift. Left knee, right leg. Left knee, right leg. Left knee, right leg. Arms should be getting tired too. Whole body working. Remember, we go back to our single leg, down dog. Left foot high in 3, 2, 1. Left foot high. Try to pull all the way through. Find that lunge. Lift and lunge. Lift, inhale, exhale, lunge. Get that foot up as high as you can to that left hand. It's okay if it only gets halfway, but know you're using your core and hip flexors to try to get that foot high. We're gonna end in that lunge position. So get that foot all the way up there, even if you need to help it. You're in your lunge to your 90-90 lunge. Touch and hinge, up and upright. Touch, step back, up and 90. So that right foot should be moving around. You touch the ground. You have that balance coming up soon. So stay in that 90, 90. Pull your right knee through. 90, right knee through. Think stable base with that left foot. Wide toes. Core drawn in. We hold up that knee. 3, 2, and 1. Right knee up. So your knee lift, diagonal back lift. Knee lift, diagonal back. Remember, we stay back. 3, 2, stay back, and then you go curtsy. Lift back, curtsy down. Up and back, curtsy down. Up and back, curtsy down. You got it. 1 more minute of work. 2 more flows. We got our curtsy squat in 3, 2, and curtsy to squat. Curtsy to squat. Draw in. Tall chest. We have our squat to our airplane warrior. 3, and 3, and 2, and 1. Airplane, squat. We get that little rest after this. Last one, squat, and done. Shake it out, hopefully left burning a little more than the right. Cross that ankle over, set your hips back. Instead of rounding and leaning forward, I want you to push your bottom back. Again, we go through that same four core exercises. First one is only 30 seconds and then the rest are 45. So we roll on down. We have our first one. That knee stays down the whole time, remember. 30 seconds of that single side X crunch. Use your left hand to bring you up. Here we go. 30 seconds. Now this round of core is a little bit more focused on that left side. We can make it through these last few minutes. We get to stretch and be done. Okay, let's bring that right hand behind your head, left knee up. Both hands behind your head. And just single side bicycle crunch. Remember, you have that option to take it up a notch. So easiest way, keep connected with that knee and then lift the right and then keep going. If you want to take it a step, elbow connection, extend the right, and then keep going. You can choose somewhere in between, and make sure you're just holding that right leg stable. We start back with that foot on the ground in 3, 2, and 1. Right foot on the ground, left hand, left foot, extend back, and crunch up. Extend back, lift. Okay, left hand to left leg, just bring it there. Find that next level with the right leg if you want, and extend and crunch. Last level for a few, left hand, left leg, hold it there for a second. Maybe you extend the right and move. Three, 2, and 1. And we roll on to that right side. So the left is going to be moving. First is just our crunch, and then maybe we add that leg. You can add that left leg extend. It's not a huge motion because you don't have much room between that hip and the ribs. And last level is bringing that elbow to knee and extend back down. Three, 2, and 1. Let those knees fall to the right. Open up that left side. Nice big spinal twist. And come back to center. I want you to cross your right ankle over the left knee. We're going to do a lying figure 4. So taking that right knee across your left leg, you're going to stretch your right hip. Let's find the fingertips to the back of the left thigh. If that means you have to round up a little bit to get it, then try to relax back. Working out is a little stress to your body. That's the idea. It adapts, it gets stronger and changes, but even though it's a good stress, it's a stress. And so we have to tell the body, okay, we're done with the stress now. We can calm down, kind of relax, and rebuild. And how we kind of tell our body that is with our deep breath. Letting our heart rate come down, pulling that breath into our belly. So that's another reason why it's so important to take a few minutes to stretch after your workout. Not only is it great for your muscles, but also just good for your whole body systems. Let your body know you're good. Ready for some rest. Release the legs, just cross the ankle over the other, and grab that right thigh, stretching the left hip. Or pull the belly full of air. Good. You can release, bring both knees into the chest, a little rock side to side. And then rock and roll all the way up. We'll find a big forward fold. Reach those hands high first. Inhale, reach forward, and exhale. You can drop the chin or pull the chest forward. And slowly roll up. You can just come to a cross-legged position. One good shoulder and chest stretch from all those planks. I want you to take the hands behind the back, whether that's on the floor behind you or interlocking the fingertips. First, I want you to think about rotating, not like the whole chest forward, but just the shoulder. So I want you to think if you had arrows pointing out of your shoulders, they'd point forward just a little bit. Try to lift the chest as your shoulders point slightly forward. And then if we can think about rotating them back, so the shoulders, those arrows would point straight up and the chest really lift forward. Think of it internal rotation and external rotation. Up and over with that right hand, and up and over with the left. Take a few moments to let that breath come down, let that heart rate come down, maybe just closing the eyes, hands on the knees, up or down. Always giving a little gratitude for our able body to do this practice with, but also the time that you let yourself have, and you prioritize yourself. Thank you all for joining. Namaste.